Introducing Shop, Click, and Pick, the simplest way to support those doing good in communities everywhere. We understand that shopping is a necessity, but with a slight adjustment, you can make a huge difference without spending any extra money. Here's how it works. Please visit communitypayitforward.us and navigate to the Find Your Partners tab. Discover our verified giving partners, which are trusted allies ready to meet your needs. Shop with any of the partners that resonate with you. Click a picture of the receipt or invoice, then pick the mission partner you wish to support and use their QR code to send the receipt directly to us. After that, all you have to do is sit back and enjoy your purchases, knowing that you've made a meaningful change for someone in need. Community Pay It Forward amplifies your business's impact by sharing the story of those who require your services, rallying support for those who need us all. Because no one needs to go it alone when we all come together.
Born into a real fight, wasn't right. Where can she dream here? Took a hold of her.
Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Wednesday night, which means Community Impact. My name is Zach Clayton, Community Pay It Forward, Community Dare to Care, and the PACT channels. I founded these companies 10 years ago when I was involved in an accident. I was run off the road and left in a ditch for about 7 hours. I started these organizations I started Community Pay It Forward in order to try to help people in difficult situations like the one that I found myself in. But I didn't want to I wanted to make sure that we didn't really make it, narrow it down to that's all we're going to help. We wanted to make sure that we could help as many people as we could. We have a philosophy here at Community Pay It Forward, okay? And that philosophy is very simple. People say that we cannot help everyone. We're going to take that as a challenge because I think we can. No one's ever tried to help everyone. So let's come together and let's give it a shot and see what we can do. We are going to be joined a little bit later on this evening by great friend Melissa Lozada. She's our ONEHOPE wine. She's our ONEHOPE wine personality, cause entrepreneur. She's going to be joining me here in a little bit. And then we are going to, it looks like we're going to replay the first half that we talked to both of the ladies earlier in the month, during the first show of the month, Dignify Dementia and Differently Abled Entertainment. So we're going to be talking to them. They are the ones that we are raising money for this month. So we're just going to go on ahead and we're going to start doing this rather than asking people to come on twice a month, because I know that, look, we're all busy. And I just want to make sure that we can just share the story. It's still very important we bring them on twice so you get to hear the story. If you were not able to hear it the first time, we want to make sure that you're able to hear it the second time. So, but I'm excited to replay it because there is so much great information. And as a matter of fact, you know what? If you were watching just a little bit ago, that's right, we played it just about 2 hours ago. So you might get to see it again. But then again, we might get surprised and we might have Jonni join us. I know that we're not going to be able to get Jennifer on. She's dealing with migraines. As a migraine sufferer, I understand her plight, and I wish for the best for her, because there is nothing worse than migraines. I want to thank Jill E. Schultz for being a wonderful partner to our program. Jill E. Schultz went through some terrible, terrible things as a child, and then she started acting out. It wasn't as if she wanted to act out. It's not if she was, trying to be vindictive. It's what she was trained to do. She lived her life in shame for many, many years. Well, through many years of talking to people, through many years of therapy, religion, everything, she was finally able to come to a system that helps alleviate that guilt. And now she's living a life full, or free of guilt, and allowing pleasure back into her life. And we want to thank Jill E. Schultz for being a sponsor to the PACT channel, and we thank her for everything that she does. I do suggest that if you go back, you can watch our episode with Jill, our Footprints Forward episode. Just a fantastic show. Listening to what all she went through, it's something that I'm amazed by what she went through. JillESchultz.com. That's JillESchultz.com. Go and check it out, and you can see more about her. My first guest tonight, very interesting. Okay. Very interesting. We have a little bit of fun with it because, it's kind of a neat name. It's a very serious conversation. It's a very difficult conversation for a lot of people too. Nikki is a death doula. And there are some people like our dear friend Robert, who's another wonderful partner of ours, sponsor of ours, who works with his wife to become a doula for people in lower income areas. But these are birth doulas. They're helping the mothers bring life into the world. The death doula is just the opposite. They're trying to make sure that you have everything situated for when you leave. There's not a whole bunch of arguing back and forth with the family, because let's be honest here. When someone passes away, it's never easy. All right? It's not easy. You can prepare and think that you've got everything scheduled, everything ready to go. There's always going to be something that's going to come and bite you in the ass, and we know this. My brothers and I, we got together, and we were thinking, you know what, we've got this figured out, we got this going, we got it, and all of a sudden, little things started happening, and things fell apart a little bit, And it's not anyone's fault. It's just there's so much to do. You're talking about someone's life that, hopefully they've lived a long and wonderful life, and they've they've done many, many things and acquired great things and had a lot of fun. And there's memories and there's so much that we have to take care of. And a lot of that gets overlooked. And look, this is just, this is just the truth. If you overlook some of that stuff, they it's not left up to the family at that point. It's left up to other people who get to tell you where that goes. And it doesn't take a genius to let you know you don't want anybody else telling you where your family's property needs to go. I know that when my parents, hopefully not for many years to come, but when my parents pass, if anybody's going to try to tell me where their stuff goes, they're going to get told bad things. Biker mouth will come out, and my other brother's a biker too, so double biker mouth will come out, and I don't think that's going to be fun for anyone. And it's just going to sound like, it's going to be a lot of cuss words. But Nikki Smith, she introduces us today to what a death doula is. Again, we have a little bit of fun with it. Nikki and I both were, I tell people often, I'm not afraid. When I pass, I pass. I don't care. I'll talk about it today, tomorrow, whenever you want to talk about it. When I go, could this be because 10 years ago, this last Wednesday, I could have bought it? I could have bought the farm 10 years ago, last Wednesday? Very well could have, but the truth is, I wasn't afraid before then either. I've always been one of those people who think that, you know what, you have that expiration date on your life. The second you're born, that hourglass starts draining, okay? You hope to God it's a big hourglass and it drains for a long, long time, but we never know. But what she is trying to get people to do is understand that, look, out of respect for the person who's ending their journey, out of the respect for your family, we should really try to get things in order. That way you can concentrate on the love and the remembrance of that person rather than sitting there going, you know what, I just can't deal with this. So whatever the hell happens. And then 6 months later, you're like going, why did I let that go? So when we get back, we're going to play an interview with my brand new friend, Nikki Smith. Wonderful conversation I had with her, and so much good information in this conversation. So we'll be right back. Okay, I'm actually really looking forward to this interview because of one thing. I'm proud to introduce Nikki Smith, partly because I can't screw up her name. I really
You're welcome.
I don't think I could screw up your name if I tried. So, but I'm thrilled to welcome in Nikki Smith. And Nikki, you've got a very interesting job title.
Yes.
It is, and I know that when I first heard this a couple of years ago, I thought of the Grim Reaper carrying a briefcase, but your title is a death doula.
Yes.
Can you explain exactly what a death doula is?
Absolutely. So most times when I talk about what I do, I hear a lot of what the heck is a death doula? If I pose the question, have you heard of a birth doula? Most people have. And if you haven't, then I can explain what that is too. But basically, we are providing non medical support for the dying and their families, their loved ones, before, during, and after.
Okay, well, as you all saw there, once again, the internet is playing hell with us. We have a moon phase last night, and all of a sudden, the internet decides that it doesn't want to work at all. What a joke. So, I'm going to try to restart this video in just a second. And unfortunately, if it does not work, we're probably going to go on ahead and take a little bit of time off to try to get this fixed and get it figured out. I hate to be the bearer of bad news this way, but we can no longer continue to put out bad programming. You don't deserve that. My guests don't deserve that. So we're going to try to do this one more time. I'm going to try to set it up and see if we can get it to play one more time. And then after this, we're just going to try to, we may have to take a couple weeks off. We'll have to see what goes on. And I just saw myself freeze again. Love technology. And if you believe that, I've got a bridge to sell you somewhere. I would say in New York, but that's New York. I don't go to New York, so. Okay, I'm actually really looking forward to this interview because of one thing. I'm proud to introduce Nikki Smith, partly because I can't screw up her name.
You're welcome.
I don't think I could screw up your name if I tried. So, but I'm thrilled to welcome in Nikki's. Okay, I'm going to make an announcement right now. We are going to pause our podcasting for the time being. We will start podcasting again the first week in September. But until I can get it figured out, we are going to we're just going to stop all podcasting for right now until we can get the internet figured out. It's just not going to work, and I'm tired of putting out terrible products when you all deserve much better. So please forgive me. Very sorry that this is going on. Little difficult for me to admit this, but makes me angry. Makes me very angry. So I am very sorry about this. But until the first part of September, Community IMpACT is no longer going to be broadcasting. But we will be back the first part of September with brand new shows, and we'll have things under control. So thank you very much for joining me. Have a great day. Theron, for the last time in a couple weeks, do me a favor, brother, and take me out if I can even get that to work for me. Thank you very much for your patience. I appreciate it.
Show me the way. You wanna hold the heart, Sunset Boulevard. Bring me here, 'cause it's not quite clear to be a part of Sunset Boulevard.